Does this look good? This? How about this? So many options. Let's talk about editing a Hasselblad 500CM photo and Lightroom, Adobe Lightroom, iPad edition. Me. Hello, it's me. I'm Steven Allen. How are you doing today? Hit the subscribe button if you edit your photos and let me know your favorite program. When it comes to photos, I like Photoshop, I like Lightroom. I use Lightroom to deal with the big files, big photos that come from this, raw photos, so that I can get them to my computer and see them, open them up, do stuff with them. Then I use Photoshop if I want to like actually fix up and change, you know, get rid of scratches, do this, do that, all that kind of stuff. I guess you're getting rid of scratches more so with film. So whenever I scan a negative, I have to deal with that lot. So let's step into editing a photo. Okay, so let's see what we can actually do. So I want to choose a photo that looks pretty good. This one looks pretty good. I think we'll go with this one. So we're gonna start and go in order. So it looks like we have with this Lightroom on the iPad, we can do light, color, effects, details, optics, geometry. So let's start with this light. So we can play with the exposure. I'm gonna use my Apple Pencil to get more precise. What is that? Okay, we won't deal with that right now. So we can go down in exposure, we can go up in exposure. I tend to like to bump the exposure up just a little bit at least. Contrast, I do like a good contrast added. Now you can see in this area here, like right there, that we're getting some lines, that's on the actual can, but it looks a little digital. What I like about this is that this is taken with the P20 digital bag by Phase One, and so it's digital, but still what we would call, I guess, the noise, because this is no longer grain, because you consider grain to be a part of film, noise to be digital. I like the noise. I feel like it just has a more analog look, and maybe because this is early digital in terms of a digital bag. So these are the highlights. I'm just gonna add a little bit of highlight. Shadows. I like to take it to the extremes to see exactly what it's doing. That honestly doesn't look terrible. I like to go down for the shadows a little bit. These are the whites. Increase that just a little bit. Blacks. I'm gonna bump up that exposure just a little bit more, I think. Check out my music. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Buy, play, stream, hear it now. There's a lot that you can do in post with Photoshop, with Lightroom, but it is good to get as much as you can done in camera, because it's better to know like what you want, get it going in camera, and then you can do what you want to do after, add the little salt and pepper on top. It's good to start with a good piece of, I was gonna say a good piece of meat, steak, but I'm like, I could have vegans watching. So it's good to have those nice ingredients, like good flour, good sugar, good eggs, you know, to bake that cake. And then at the end, you want to throw your frosting on. You might want to throw on your like sprinkles or whatever. I don't really like a sprinkle, but you might want to throw on like the decorating, you know? That's what you want to do for your Photoshop, for your Lightroom. But you want the cake itself, the foundation of the dessert, to be good. Okay. I think I want to boost it a little bit in this direction. The tint, the effects, texture. I think if we zoom in, we can see more of that. So that's that direction. I often like to add a bit of dehaze when I'm doing my thumbnails. I want to add a little bit of a vignette, and I feel like let's go back and maybe try to boost up that exposure just a little bit more. Let's see, grain. Let's really lower that grain a bit because I don't really want to deal with that as much. Okay, sharpening. Now this is digital sharpening. I think it's good to add a little bit of sharpening. Okay, noise reduction, detail smoothness. We don't have to do everything here. I do want to crop it. I do have other videos on this Chanel about the Hasselblad 500CM and this Phase 1 P20 digital back, so check it out. It's in the card, it's in the description. Boom! You know, you should not only subscribe to this Chanel, but also you should subscribe to my other Chanel. There's so much content for you to consume with your eyes and your ears. Audio, visual. I got you.
Hey now, your name's Cindy, not Cinderella.
On my other Chanel, we are reacting and commenting on game shows. On this Chanel, we're talking about cameras. We're talking about my music. Subscribe. Do it. Just do it. Just subscribe. You got this. You got this. Just subscribe. Hit that button. Boop. Subscribe. And I like this Apple Pencil. It's more hands-on. You feel like you're doing something. I do have the original Apple Pencil. So these are both of the pencils. But it makes you feel like you're actually diving in. It gets you more analog in a digital space. Analoger. I want to keep it square. I have the aspect ratio locked, I believe. I do. Okay, so you can see like towards the top right, there is a some extra there. I want to kind of get rid of that. I like the candle being back there. Okay, and then I think with the square format, it looks better if you kind of center it or just offset it just a bit. Okay, doesn't look like we really need to clean anything up on the can. I'm kind of liking this. I kind of dig this. It just feels more real, more human.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
I wasn't talking to Alexa. I don't know why she does that. Don't invade my conversation. Just stay over there. Stay in your dimension, Alexa. Don't interrupt me. I'm recording a video. Okay? I'm recording a video. Thank you. Often you want film to look like film, so you have to balance how much you actually fix, because you do want some grain. You do want maybe some scratches. Because today, when we want to do film, we want people to know it's film. And you often don't want it to look like a digital version of the film. So having some of those analog imperfections can be nice. I think back in the Disney, when all they had was film, they wanted it to be as clean as possible. But I think this is good. This is, I like this. I mean, I feel like if anything, I might want to boost the reds a bit more, just a little bit. And then I tend to like to do this, but just so subtle, make a little S curve. Maybe it's a little too red. Let's go back and try to get that just above. If we took it down, you can see, make it so subtle. Okay, and there we go. That is our image, our image. I actually like that. It makes me want to open up this can of SpaghettiOs and eat it. I think I might do that after this video is complete. You can often find a photo while you're editing. It is interesting that you might take a photo and you're like, I don't like this, this isn't good. And then when you start to edit it, make a few changes, maybe you crop it, maybe you add a little filter on top of it to add a little color, to take a little color away. You're like, oh, this is growing on me. I actually kind of like it. So don't sleep on your photos. Wake up. I know. I'm aware. I know. So that was fun. I really like that I can do everything I need.
And to obey the rules.
And make fun for everybody, not fun of anybody.
You are able to use Photoshop, Lightroom, edit all of your photos, do all of that right here. I don't have to go to my computer. I can record my video work on the photos, talk about the photos, do it all from here, and then get to my computer and edit it all together. I don't have to like, okay, let me go over there, check what the photo looks like, okay, do a little bit of edit, come back here, record something, go over there, record something, come back. No, I can just do it right here. So it's really convenient how they've done that. I am so looking forward to having Premiere Pro After Effects on my iPad. That would be awesome. Do you crop your photos? The plan is to post at these times on this channel
3 times a week, Monday and Thursday and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
and at these times on my other channel
2 times a week, Tuesday and Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We'll see. Again, we'll see. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up and do something to the bell. Tap it so you can turn on those post notifications so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Visit my website, Prillen.com, where you can see my art, my music, my store, my blog, my merch, my clothing, and all of that good stuff and more. And until next time, take a little time to make art and be brilliant. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Stay in your dimension, Alexa. You feel, you dig. Do you dig? Yeah. Whew. Okay.